Hey everybody, this is Angela McKee. I'm on the board of Home Life Tutorial, and everybody's asking what's going on and what we're doing this year. So I'd just like to talk to you a couple of minutes about what's kind of changed. Our goal has always been to keep classes small for students to have fun learning in a hands-on discussion-based classroom setting. We've managed over the last few years to kind of keep that as a priority and intact. But what we've realized is that the setting, while traditional in nature, does not really line up with the philosophy of homeschooling that we have here. And so we really have looked at what we can offer that may fill a niche in the Jackson and West Tennessee area. We believe there's good programs and instructors in the Jackson area that already provide the traditional classroom approach to learning and do a very good job at it. So why reinvent the wheel? Why are we offering what others are already offering? So we really just are looking at what we can offer as an alternative. So I had this idea, and that's really how it all started. We wanted to provide a more student-focused learning environment, providing options for students so they weren't trying to work around our schedule. Wanted students to hone in on their critical thinking skills, be more aware of what's going on in the world by studying and discussing current events, fostering a sense of community, and homeschooling by having projects and homework that students can work on together. Asking lots of questions, working through the answers will be a central theme of the days while integrating these studies of English and social studies and humanities and government philosophy. It really is all about goal-based planning. And so, HLA's focal point for high school direction is goal-based planning. So we're looking at offering these different tracks. So for instance, in high school, if you look at integrated studies, that's going to be a Tuesday, Thursday class. We're going to have different tracks, a U.S. history track, a world history track. So whatever it is your student needs in the area of history, whichever those credits it is, we'll be able to do a track and make that credit happen for that student. Even if it's an English only credit, if they're not needing a history, we can accommodate that. We have these options for science and art and math as well, and on Thursday we have a full day of labs and projects, group study to kind of round out the week. We'll continue to offer, a la carte classes as well. So you can take, the full 3 days. You can take, just one of the days or 2 of the days, whatever works best for you and your family. So again, if you look at high school here on Wednesdays, we have the biology and chemistry for high school students. We have STEAM and physical science for 6th and 7th through 9th grade. Math lab and an art studio that's open for the 4 hours. And basically students can be fluid in those classes, so they can move in and out of these classes. Maybe moving from chemistry at 10:50 to 12:05, they may do math lab in the morning, and they may do studio art in the afternoon if they're signed up for those things. Math lab is going to be, bring your own curriculum and have a tutor available, or you can work through our Archway program, which would be included with that, where, it's an online math program, but you would still have a tutor and a teacher that you can ask questions to and work through these, this curriculum. So Thursday would look like, all of the lab and projects and group study time together. Same thing for junior high, except they'd be focusing on the 19th century. They would choose a science, art, and math as well, and then also have Thursdays for that additional study time. We really want to incorporate a multi-level learning environment with students who can mentor and glean from one another. Multi-use classroom with a full science lab and an art studio where students can work and be creative and really learn and grow in these areas. We're incorporating STEAM-based science and art projects, and we'll have a mobile STEM lab for hands-on learning in the areas of engineering or design, or just basic science principles and topics such as simple machines. We'd like to push these students to give their best and really work hard where they are and not really depend on a balanced classroom. That's really where the difficulty comes in the traditional classroom, only meeting 2 hours a week. There's students that need to move ahead. There's students that need to be challenged, and then there's students who are really struggling with concepts and things that need to kind of to hang on for a while. And in a balanced classroom, it's very difficult to do that. So this is going to be more of a self-paced learning environment where they have the teachers there working with them, teaching them, group discussion, studying these topics, but being able to work in a more challenging environment or being able to get the help that they need. We want to work with parents, want them to be able to participate. We're going to be providing weekly work plans and assignments for parents for the upcoming week so they can see what their students doing, make adjustments to those assignments and notes to the teachers. We're really planning to have an environment that serves the students' learning styles as well. So, it won't be uncommon to see a dartboard or, a bean bag or any of those kind of things around that can help a student, either focus on reading independently and kind of away from the group, or, throwing some darts to be able to think. Maybe it's time to walk around the building to get more focused, or even in the garden pulling weeds. So we'll have physical education integrated throughout the week as well. And we really just want to know how does your student learn best? We just want to know, that's really what homeschooling is all about, is knowing how your student learns best. So moving on to like elementary, early elementary is going to be similar to this year. We have our LEAP class, which uses 5 in a row, centered around good books and studying these different areas. And then we have our integrated studies on Tuesday for language arts and history for these 3rd through 5th graders. And then on Wednesday, we have the integrated science and art, which is all project-based and hands-on. The science and art will be a la carte as well, but just go to our website and look at the descriptions of the classes, and that'll tell you a lot more about kind of what we're doing. It's really exciting to think about all the possibilities. We really hope that you'll grow with us, and we realize this may not be what everyone's looking for, but it may be perfect fit for many, and that's really exciting and important for us to that our students in the Jackson area have good choices, and they do. They have really good choices, and we just want to have another option for those students. There's so much more I could really say about how passionate we are about this, and we do believe that this will nurture a love of learning. It will build relationships. It will assist parents and benefit students in a way that's really so much better. So if you have any other questions, you just let us know, and thanks for your time.